Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is the first supplementary video of engineering sector, and I'm going to introduce here two new concepts, which is \tab and \n. As we know, first of all, we have to move towards file and the new source file. New source file. You can see here it is untitled, and I'm gonna give it a name, for example, working, and save it as a C source file. Save. Now, as we know, and as we have mentioned in our last tutorial, that first of all include stdio.h. This stdio.h stands for standard input and output header. It's the main or the basic library from which we're gonna take some functions, and then int stands for the integers. Main is the basic function which we're gonna take from the library, and void is an argument. Now I open the curly braces, print f parenthesis semicolon inverted commas or quotation marks, whatever you say. For example, I'm gonna execute engineering factor, get character semicolon curly braces close. Now you can execute it and see it. No error, engineering factor. I hope you can see it. Now let me introduce here two new concepts which I'm gonna do. Is first one is backslash t, and now execute it and see the difference. You can see here that engineering factor has moved forward. Now let me introduce another concept here, which is backslash n, get character parenthesis semicolon, and let me close the curly braces. Get character is basically for the stability of the execution file. If you will not introduce it, then you can see just a blank of the execution file and you can't read it. Now let me execute it and see the difference. You can see here that engineering is in the very first line and the factor has moved towards the next line, I mean in the second line. And therefore backslash n is basically used to introduce a new line, and backslash t is used to introduce spaces, is used to introduce tab. Now let me repeat it, that include stdio.h standard input and output header, int main, void main is the basic function which we're going to take from the library, int stands for the integers, print f is the file which we're going to execute, get character is for the stability, and now in the end we have to close the curly braces. Now let me tell you about another concept of clear screen command. Clear screen command is basically a command which is used to remove the stored data in the execution file. For example, I'm gonna execute it. You can see here that engineering has moved forward and factor is in the second line. Now I'm gonna change it that backslash t is removed and backslash n is also removed. Now execute it. You can see here that the whole engineering factor is in the very first line. If you remember, in the last execution file, engineering has moved forward and the factor was in the second line, but now they are in the first line, so there is no need of clear screen command. I have used some softwares in which the last execution file was already stored in the execution file, but in this software DevC++ 4.9.9.2 there is no data stored. It only gonna execute which is in the printf present. You can see here it is only engineering factor, therefore it only gonna execute it. It is all from the engineering factor from today. Thank you for watching us, and please don't forget to subscribe us. Thank you.